The Morning Scramble. Z102.9.
7:05 now at the Morning Scramble on this 28th week of the year 2022, broadcasting from a latitude of 41.88 degrees north and a longitude of 91.72 degrees west, elevation of 840 feet above sea level at 71 degrees Fahrenheit, 22 degrees Celsius. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nerd News. You ready for story number one?
I am so excited to be here. I'm really excited about this week's Nerd News because you have tough competition with the whole NASA pictures that came out this week.
First of all, it's like saying my high school football team has competition with Tom Brady. No.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Radio DJ in Iowa brings you science stories, and then there's NASA. So it's a completely different playing
You're right.
field.
That was really bad.
Thanks for putting me on that pedestal.
That was really bad.
To be knocked down to the ground. Shoe company has curated the perfect playlist to help you hit 10,000 steps during your walking workouts, starting with The Weeknd Save Your Tears.
Okay.
So this would be the tempo that you'd start your walk.
Uh-huh.
The last song is Don't Stop Believin' by Journey.
Oh, don't tell my fiance.
That's a good pace.
Uh-huh.
Also on that list, you've got Dua Lipa, Post Malone, The Beatles, Billy Joel. The playlist even tracks how many steps you should have completed after each song.
Oh, really?
The research says your playlist should include a mix of songs for power walking. So those are like 135 to 145 beats per minute. So that's like mall walking, like 3 to 5 miles per hour. Also, at least a good stroll. So speeds around 2 miles per hour. Songs from 90 to 115 beats per minute. So that playlist is at about 20-some songs. That should get you to 10,000 steps. Now, my question to you is, if you knew it helps you, would you listen to the same walking playlist every single time?
You know, that's a really good question. I think it wouldn't get annoying like the first 10 times, but then after that, I would want something new.
But it's so routine, though. You know, like, oh, I just hit X's and O's by Elle King, so I'm halfway done. Mm-hmm. Right? I think it would feel good.
That's true.
But you're right. I think after a while, it'd just be monotonous. It's
yeah,
just
but there's
the
only
same.
so much journey I can handle.
And I've got a lot of friends who have got into running in the last couple of years, and I'd be curious if they use the same list because when you do marathons, it's pace, it's time, it's trying to find that right rhythm. So I'd be curious to see if people would do that as well. New York City has launched a round of public service announcements to prep people for a possible nuclear attack. They released these on Monday. It's a video, and the woman is the calmest woman in the world. So you've just seen a bright cloud in your community. Go inside. Like, I can't believe how calm they're making it. Here are the steps, by the way, if you need to survive a nuclear attack. 1, get into a building and away from windows. 2, once inside, shut all doors and windows and head to a basement if you have one. It's much like a tornado. But here's what's different. If you are exposed outside, rip your clothes off and put them in a garbage bag because you got to get all that nuclear dust off of you. And then 3, stay inside and then listen to local broadcasts for more information, and officials will tell you when it's safe. It is highly questionable why they just released this video now. It feels like New York City knows something's coming.
Yeah, why now?
Right?
Why not before? I mean, I'm glad we're being precautious. Like
We have a nuclear power plant not too far from this building. The city or state never ran messages for us on how to survive.
I don't even know how to do that.
Typically, if you see a bright light of that magnitude, all's well and all is done.
Yeah.
There's not even getting into the building.
No.
You're not even going to make it. Finally, New York researchers are transplanting. You ready for the animal?
It better not be a rat.
It's not a rat. Well, it's got to be human size. Do you want to take another guess?
Well, I knew it wouldn't be a rat because that would be too small.
It's too tiny of a heart.
Okay, I feel like a cow's heart would be too big.
Cow's heart, right? You're in the right part of the industry.
Really?
Yeah.
A pig.
Pig. New York
What?
researchers just transplanted 2 pig hearts into 2 brain-dead people last month. The latest developments to see if one day animal organs can help save the lives of human. There was a story. I may have had this in a previous Nerd News. They tried a pig heart in a Maryland man who was dying. The body didn't take it. That's what they're trying to figure out. So right now, and this is where the science gets really weird, they are growing genetically modified pigs to have hearts that are more similar to humans so the human body won't reject them. That's the whole idea. But to test this, you can't test it on living people. So they happened to have a couple of brain dead patients. They harvested 2 hearts from the pigs, transplanted, put them on ice, shipped them to New York, tossed them to the humans. The FDA is considering whether to allow a small number of Americans who need new organs to be in future studies for pig hearts and pig kidneys.
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy?
That is cool.
So right now, there is a group of scientists who are raising genetically modified pigs so the organs are more human-like, because right now our body's like, nope, get out of there. That is not a real heart. Get out of my body. If they could make that work, you have 100,000 people on the national waiting list every year for a transplant. Most of those patients never see kidneys or hearts.
Yeah, because we don't have enough.
Right. So that solves the problem.
It does.
Would you or would your family members accept a pig heart if it would save your life? What do you think?
Well, it would depend on how annoying I was the week before.
Let her go.
No, let her go. She's been annoying.
Let her go. Oh, we wish her well.
The morning scramble, C102.9.